then minimize it, and then you're going to be recording your screen. If you didn't do what I just done, then you're going to get that little bar at the top. You're going to get this at the top of your video the entire time, and it will just be a bit annoying. But with this little bar here, it actually offers you quite a lot. If you press this restore button right here, you can mess with the resolution it captures. So you can pick a certain part, so you can pick like there for example, and then you can simply press record, you can take a screenshot, and you can come back here and show, hide, and then of course you got these settings right here. So size just means how much you want to record, the opacity, which means the bar of the opacity, and then adjust, so this just moves left, and you can see it just moves it left a little bit, so it's kind of a waste that is. But here you've also got open output folder, and again this is on my desktop. Anyway, that is it. I've kept it as simple as I can. Hopefully you've been able to follow, and hopefully I made it easy for you. Like I said at the start of the video, if you'd like me to do this with another screen recorder, then be sure to let me know the screen recorder in the comments below. That's it for this.
Hey guys, Max Power here, and today we're going to have a quick look at how to use Bandicam to record video games. Now, why would you want to record video games? Basically, if you want to record Let's Play videos or upload short snippets of video games you play to YouTube or some other website, then that's basically why. Now, Bandicam is a really good way to do it. There's a couple of pluses, well, many pluses as to why you might want to use Bandicam. Basically, firstly, it's got really good quality video. You can choose the encoding methods you want to use that suit your machine and your requirements, and it's really flexible. The inbuilt encoding is good. You can also use external codecs if you want to. It's easy to use and set up, much easier than some of the other programs that are out there. It's not quite as flexible as some of the other programs, but if you just want a quick way, easy way to get up and get going recording video games, Bandicam is a way to do it. It also allows you to record your webcam if you want to do that. The main thing for me is why I chose Bandicam is it allows you to split your microphone and game audio. Now, why that's important is if you want to adjust the volume of your microphone separately to your game audio when you're editing your footage, say in Premiere after, then you can do that. You can also add effects to your voice or to the game sounds after, which is separately to doing them both together, which is very important when you're editing. Now, the main thing is that Bandicam is not a free program. You can use a trial version, but it does have a watermark and only limits your footage to 10 minutes. But basically, for $39, which is what it costs, it's definitely worth it. I'm sure some of the more resourceful of you out there will get it for free, but I highly recommend supporting Bandicam and purchasing the software from the website. I'll provide a link in the description. It's a really, really good software. So basically, this is Bandicam itself. This is what happens when you start it up. Now, I've got this configured for how I want it at the moment, so we're just going to go through the settings that you need to be able to quickly set up to record a game. So the first thing is in this general tab. Choose your output folder. Now that's going to be where you want to drive. Window pop up like it disables it, but basically here for amount, make sure you turn it off as well. Here, button stuff 12, and on the same it will stop. Mouse cursor, just make sure that's ticked. Just basically shows your mouse cursor in games. It's not really that important. Add mouse click effects. We'll go through that later on. Now, if you want, you can add a webcam overlay, which we click. If we can tick that, we'll go through more of those advanced settings in a minute. And that's it. So basically we go into settings here. The first tab is sound. Now, of course, you want to record the sound that you are, that's your game sound. So that's important to have that ticked. The next box is save audio tracks while recording. What that does is it allows you to save a separate WAV file of each soundtrack you record. So in your output folder, you'll have an AVI file and 1 or 2 WAV files depending on your settings. This just saves splitting out the audio tracks later on. Next, choose your primary sound device. I use the Win 7 sound. This is really going to depend on your system. You might have to play around with this to get the right settings, but generally Win 7 sound is what you want, obviously depending on the operating system you have, but that's the main game sound. The secondary sound device is where you want to set your microphone. If you've got a microphone or you want to have voiceover. So I use the Blue Yeti stereo microphone. Now these options here, so 2 sound mixing, primary and secondary into to one audio track. It's going to mix half the device while secondary device. We add the webcam of and corner recording this. And as you can see, if we choose the right hand corner, how big you want the video to be, the webcam you're going to use, and corner. I can hit preview, and as you can see, there's my face recording this. So we'll turn that off for now. You don't want to see my face anymore. Next one is logo. You can add a logo or a watermark to video if you want. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's basically easier to follow your mouse on the video. It's mainly for desktop recording, as I'm doing now. And the last one is the final options tab. Generally just leave these as default. They're not that important. You might have to fiddle with these if you are having issues with performance and stuff, but we won't go too far into that now. So you hit your OK button. I won't hit OK because I don't want to save anything I just did. And the next one, important one, is the format settings. So this is the encoding settings and the format settings of how it's going to record. Now you can use the presets if there's a certain thing you're doing it for, a certain size you want. They do work really well, but basically I prefer to set it manually because you can really set it to suit what you want to do. So basically I choose the full size. You can choose a custom resolution if you want to. Frames per second, I use 30. You can once again adjust that to whatever you want. The codec, this is one of the most important settings. The codec is what is used to record the footage. Because I have a compatible video card, I use the NVIDIA encoding, and I highly recommend using it if you can, as it results in a very small performance drop and has really good quality recording. So we can go into the you're using recording your main as your PC. So now we're back to Bandicam itself. All you got to do now is have Bandicam open, launch your game. Now you want to make sure you tick this controller icon here. This is what will choose a DirectX/OpenGL window, which is basically your games. I'm using the desktop record mode at the moment, which is another thing Bandicam can do, which is obviously another reason to buy it if you want to record desktop. But yep, click that, go into the game. You should be able to see the green frames per second in the top left-hand corner. When you hit the record hotkey, F12 in my case, it will turn red and it will tell you the frames per second that it's recording at. Now that's basically a really quick guide how to get going on Bandicam. If you've got any questions, feel free to comment or ask me on Twitter. Happy to answer what I can. Hope this video.
Hey, what's up guys, my name is either Frax or Ian here, and today I'm going to teach you how to record a...
Hey, what's up guys, Andrew here, back with another video, and today I'm showing you guys the best settings for Bandicam. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so if anybody was wondering what I use to record Minecraft and stuff, I use Bandicam to record Minecraft. I also use Action to record my desktop, but that's not what we're in right now. So, this is the Bandicam interface. If you downloaded the one I downloaded, there's also a weird other one, which is weird. So,
You're